There are times when you would like to embellish your document by changing the text a little bit. And there are a lot of options that are available in Word 2016 and above. Simply by going to the Home tab and in the font area, we can actually modify the font of any selected area in any way we want. One of the features here is text effects and typography. We can actually modify this to a different style of font entirely and putting out lines, shadows, reflections, etc. However, there is something else that we can do. So I'm just going to select this. I'm going to jump to the Insert tab at the top, and I'm going to go all the way across to the right-hand side where we also notice that there's an A that is kind of laying on an angle. This is called WordArt. So WordArt allows me to modify any selected text or even just to type in new text. So you have several options here. I'm going to choose this particular font style. When I put my mouse over it, it tells me a great deal about what kind of font it is, what size it is, what color it is, etc. So if I click here, automatically it changes my font to WordArt. Now we can always change the size of this, and I can come in here. It's always 36, which is the default value, but I can change it to a smaller size if I am so inclined to do so. So I'll make it 20. And because it does have text wrapping, I can move it around to a variety of different locations or simply put text around it. And of course, you want to make sure that it fits well with the other text. So you can change the style of this at any given time. When I actually select it, you'll notice that it has its own tab here called Shape Format. And here we can actually make adjustments to it. I can change some of the characteristics of it. I can make it more three-dimensional if I were inclined to do that. There's a lot of different elements that we can apply to this, putting glows around it. There's different things you can do. Beveling, for instance, making it more three-dimensional. So you get to decide what you actually want to embellish it as. And of course, you can always change the style. If you don't like the style that's there, we can modify it by simply choosing something else entirely. So hopefully that helps a little bit when it comes to changing text into WordArt.